Hello, thanks for joining me today. My name is Susan Cobber, and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I'm very excited because today I'm going to film and share my first video. So this is the card that we're going to be making. I made this card with some fellow demonstrators at a World Card Making Day in October, and I kind of got the courage that maybe I could demonstrate this and share this with people. So let's go ahead and get started. I will share with you all the products that we're going to need, and they are all featured in the annual 2017-18 Stampin' Up! Catalog. So the first stamp set that I'm going to share is this stamp set. It's called Dragonfly Dreams. We're going to use this little bumblebee, and that's found on page 138 of the annual catalog. The other stamp set is Hello Friend, and that's the Thanks for Being You stamp set that we're going to, or sentiment that we're going to use, and that's located on page 17 of the annual catalog. This goes with a kit that you buy the stamp set, and then all the other pieces and parts are in a kit with Stampin' Up! Did all the work, and it's kind of a fun one. I might share that on another video too. And lastly, the stamp set Daisy Delight. We're going to use this daisy right here. And this is a suite or a bundle. It comes with this stamp or this punch, and you get 10% off if you buy them together. That's located on page 127 of the annual catalog. So to make this card, I'll share with you all the different sizes and dimensions and pieces of the paper we need. We're going to start with a base that's 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. You need a piece of basic black cardstock at 3 3/4 by 5. Another piece of Whisper White measured 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I've already ran that through the textured embossing folder. The last piece of Whisper White, which is measured 2 1/4 by 4. A piece of DSP from that same suite called Delightful Daisy DSP, and it's 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. A piece of Daffodil Delight that measures 1 1/4 by 4. All right, and then you do need a scrap piece of white, and we'll start with that. I'm actually using it on a piercing pad because the stamp set in the Daisy Delight is a photopolymer stamp, and so I've mounted that on a acrylic block. And whenever you stamp with the acrylic blocks, you want to have that cushion that the piercing pad mat provides. So go ahead and stamp that down. And then we'll punch that out. Slide your paper down in, and when you have it mounted up and down like that, it's so easy just to stick it in and punch it out. Sometimes those do get caught in there. Okay, so we'll take our base, and I've already creased that at 4 1/4. We'll fold it in half and take our basic black layer. I'm going to add snail adhesive to it, and we'll put that down. Take our textured embossing piece, and we'll layer that down, just kind of creating a mat. We'll put our 1 1/4 by a 4 piece down. Okay, then our last Whisper White, which was 2 1/2 by 4, we're going to tear that just along the bottom. That creates just a little bit of interest. I'm going to stamp that with Thank You for Being You in Memento Black, Memento Tuxedo Black. And because it's on a wood mount set, you don't need that cushion to do that. Okay, we'll put our 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 designer series paper piece down. Bumping up our daisy with a dimensional right there. Peel that off. And I like to line that straight up and down. Then I took some of our double stitched 1/4 inch Daffodil Delight, and I went ahead and tied those bows and put that on with a glue dot. You can either bump the next layer up with dimensionals, or you can put it down with some more snail. There you go. Then I like to put something on the inside of all my cards and envelope so that they kind of look like a match set. So I'm going to use the Bumblebee again with the Memento ink. And the Whisper White Stampin' Up! Envelopes, which are so yummy. And we'll put that down in the corner. All right. And there you have it. So thank you for being you. At World Card Making Day, I did give everyone the option. They could make it with the Pear Pizzazz, which is this version, or with the black. You tell me which one you like. Leave a comment, and I'd love to hear from you. You can find all of the measurements and the products used today on my website at silvercreekstamper.stampinup.net. Thanks again for joining me.